Welcome to this edition of Motor Trend. I'm Jim Scouton, and we're doing it again. Once again, Jon Moss has opened up his Chevy toy box for the Motor Trend team and for a magazine cover story. And once again, you're with us for the action.
Why don't you guys put the flashes on when you get a chance? We'll start shooting here in a couple minutes.
It's 5 a.m., and Kevin Wing is waiting for just the right light. But it's cold, and the Memphis mist is freezing on the cars.
Yeah, let's try that.
Kevin gets the shot for the spread on page 58 in the only chilly moment of what will be a very hot day. With Jon Moss, you've got to start with the big stuff, and that describes the latest big block Camaro, stuffed with 510 cubic inches.
And of course, we did the polishing. It's got the aluminum bow tie heads on it and everything, and we're running around 600 horsepower. And this one, because we are back in NHRA drag racing with down from Drome, we set up an automatic transmission. So this car really set up for drag racing more than road racing, although you can drive it on the street.
You can if you don't mind the drag shocks in front helping with weight transfer. Hook up and the big block will run to 60 in 4.6 and finish the quarter in 12.8 at 113 miles per hour. Or how about something in a drag truck, an S10 running a 400 horsepower V6.
13.39, 102.9 miles an hour, and it's 4.68, 0 to 60. That's smoking. That's smoking.
The Extreme Force S10 will be running drag exhibitions this year, helping propose a new class for truck racing.
We could have put a V8 in it. Yes, we could have put a big block in it. But no, our intention was to really 100% support the S10 customers and show them, hey, if you want something, take it to whatever extreme or whatever level suits your particular needs, and do a vehicle very similar to this.
Or run the family to 60 in 7.3 in the small block powered S10 Crew Cab Dually. And it sounds like this one is going to happen.
The S10 Dually Crew Cab is one where maybe we tune it down a little bit. Instead of a V8, maybe we start out with a V6, and instead of dual rear wheels, maybe single rear wheels. But we think there's an emerging market for those kind of crew cab trucks. They don't have to be the big work trucks. They can be the small personal use trucks.
But it's not all trucks this year. There's the little Cavalier with a European rally attitude and 185 horses. It's an idea starter for the aftermarket for heating up four-cylinder engines.
Little cute pocket rocket's what it is, and we've had some pretty real good response.
And what can be done with a V6 in the case of the Monte Carlo.
One of the great things about coming to this Chevy Secret Toy Box event is not only seeing the drag cars, the 600 horsepower Camaros and such, but the cars that just might make it into production. There's one here today, Monte Carlo SS. It's supercharged.
Just get used to tire smoke in front, because even with custom fenders making room for huge 275 40 Series 17s, this Monte breaks them loose, running to 60 in 5.9 and through the quarter in the mid-14s. The magic is the Roots-type blower on the 3.8-liter 6. Proven magic from the Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. And this one also sounds like it's coming.
I'll tell you right off, we want to do that vehicle, and Monte Carlo is clearly a performance coupe for us. We run a lot of NASCAR races and win a lot of NASCAR races in it, so we know a lot of our buyers want a little extra performance, and so we're looking for ways to give it to them.
If John Middlebrook wants to give it to you, chances are you're going to get it. Just call it another SS success for Mr. Horsepower, the other John, and his incredible Chevy Toy Box. Well, now that a day with Chevy's Toys has become an annual event, there is always that big question: are we seeing the future that will shortly turn up at your local Chevy dealers? Well, this year, if you leave out the pure drag racers, there seems to be more product here that's ready for production than ever before. Yeah, I'd bet on the blown Monte Carlo shortly. And I'll bet there's one more coming. One we'll show you in detail next week on Motor Trend.